guys, it's Miranda. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with Olivia.
Hi!
And we are also Miranda and Olivia Vlogs. If you don't already know, check us out.
Now you know.
Today we're going to be doing the vinyl tag, and I know that you guys have all seen the vinyl tag before, but
I thought I came up with it.
she's like, I have a great idea for your channel. Let's make up a vinyl tag. And I'm like, you know that already exists, right? So today we're going to be doing our version of the vinyl tag. Hope you enjoy this video. First question is, what is your most expensive vinyl? Mine would probably be Katy Perry's Witness, simply because I don't buy a lot of new vinyls, but I bought this and this was actually quite expensive. What's yours?
I have Blurry Face by 21 Pilots, and this is probably my most expensive because I bought it at their show. What is the least expensive vinyl that you have?
Mine is Judy in Love. It's a Judy Garland record, very, very old. I paid 25 cents for this at a thrift store.
Oh, you beat me. Mine is Frank Sinatra, Only the Lonely. Great album, by the way. And I paid 97 cents for it at Goodwill. The next question is, which album do you have that's worth the most?
Vinyl that I have that's probably worth the most is the single to Who Is It by Michael Jackson. This is a pretty rare vinyl and it sells for around $50 on eBay. I probably have records that are more rare than this, but this is the one that I can think of that I know is worth money.
So mine, I didn't know was worth anything until yesterday when I was supposed to be sleeping. I was researching vinyls, I don't know. So I have The Long Run by the Eagles, and I mean, it's not worth a lot. I think it's selling for like, I want to say like $30 or $40. The next one is your favorite new or repressed album.
Mine would have to be Janelle Monáe's Dirty Computer. I love this album so much. It is honestly, it's the best album in my opinion that came out in 2018. If this doesn't win a Grammy, I'm gonna be shook.
For real.
And we got to see Janelle Monáe at the Global Citizen Festival before we were running for our lives. Link in the description.
Hey! So I have two because I'm a cheater. So we have Voice Notes by Charlie Puth. I waited like a million years for this album to come out because he postponed it. But Miranda got me this for Christmas. And then my second one is Pray for the Wicked by Panic at the Disco.
So the next question that we're going to be answering is, what is your favorite cover art? And mine would have to be The Magic of ABBA. I just really like the way that this looks, the colors and the design. I just think it looks really pretty. And also, this is a great album. This has all the hits on it, and it's a really nice piece.
My favorite is Blue Neighborhood by Troye Sivan because it's actually artwork. And my walls in my room are this color, so I hang it up on my wall and it's just beautiful. Next category is favorite fold-out image.
I really like the way the 1989 vinyl looks.
Slay Queen.
The inside just has all these different pictures and notes, I guess they are. But it's just really pretty. And I actually got this album at the Big Machine store in Nashville. So
flexing.
That's pretty cool.
Weird flex, but okay.
What's yours, Olivia?
This was a coincidence because these two artists never dated, but this is my favorite. Harry Styles. Since you flexed, I'm gonna flex, and my flex is flexier than your flex. He sang me happy birthday.
The next question is, what is your favorite colored vinyl? And mine would probably have to be Casey Musgrave's Pageant Material. It is a baby pink marbled vinyl. I know you can't really see it too well on the camera, and the rest of the room is pink, so it really doesn't show up well. But this is very pretty. It looks like ice cream and you could just lick it.
My favorite is Multiply by Ed Sheeran. And this little baby is a limited edition breast cancer awareness pink vinyl.
That is very beautiful.
And the only thing I don't like about it is I just don't like pink and green together. But it's just so pretty.
So the next question is, what is your favorite album? As in, which album do you own that has the most songs that you like on it? And mine is hands down Rhythm Nation by Janet Jackson. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. It is such a classic. Rhythm Nation. I can't remember any. Just kidding. This has Rhythm Nation, The Knowledge, All Right. This has so many of her biggest
you were
hits.
kidding, actually. That's funny.
This is a really great album, and if you haven't blessed your ears with Janet Jackson yet, please listen to her.
So I hate that mine is a greatest hits album, but it kind of makes sense because obviously if it's the greatest hits of a band you like, it's, you know,
it's probably going to be up there.
So mine is the Eagles, their greatest hits 1971 to 1975. I mean, what else do I have to say? It's the Eagles, okay? The next question is, which album is your least favorite that you own?
My least favorite album is Dolly Parton and Linda Ronstadt and who's the last person? Emmylou Harris. This is their trio album. The artwork is beautiful and they look beautiful on it, but this just is not my type of music. Like, I was excited about this, but when I listened to it, I just, no.
No, honey, no. Oklahoma. Enough said.
So the next question is, what album do you have that plays the worst? And unfortunately, this is
depressing.
So sad. This is so sad. I was so excited to find this at the thrift store. I was so excited to find this at the thrift store for $3 because this is usually an expensive album. And then when I got home,
you realized why it was $3.
I found this.
You gotta, like, hold it even, like, this way even shows it the most. It's basically bent in half.
Now, it doesn't even sound awful to listen to, but just the fact that it's, like, a semicircle at this point, it's really sad because it's such a great album.
So my record that sounds the worst and is also something that I am so furious about. Like, I've had this album for 3 years and I'm still furious that it sounds like crap. Save Rock and Roll by Fall Out Boy. This is one of my favorite albums of all time because I'm basic. And it just doesn't play right at any speed.
The next album is your most sentimental album, and mine is definitely Shania Twain, Come On Over. This is the kind of music that I grew up on as a kid, so when I hear the songs when this, like, man, I feel like a woman, it takes me back.
She's hot. Holy cow. My most sentimental album is Kenny Rogers' Share Your Love, because long story short, the song he does with Dolly Parton, I really like, Islands in the Stream, and my friend Emily, shout out Emily, she knew that I liked that song, so she got me this, and I just think it's really sweet that she thought of me, because I like getting gifts, and I like to know that people love me.
The next question is your favorite single, and mine would have to be the In the Closet. This is the remixes behind Door 1. I haven't found the remixes behind Door 2 yet, but I'm keeping an eye out for it.
My favorite, because I only have, I think, one single, is, God, this is lame compared to yours.
That's actually dope, though.
Midnight Memories by One Direction. The Rarest Vinyl that you own.
Mine is probably Michael Jackson narrating. All my stuff is Michael Jackson. Oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing. But this is the soundtrack / narration story to the movie E.T. These are kind of hard to come by, and unfortunately, because I got this secondhand at a thrift store, don't get me wrong, I was really excited to find this, but it didn't have some of the original stuff in it, like the poster, but it's not in good condition. It's hard to find these that are especially in good condition.
Midnight Memories by One Direction. This is a limited edition picture disc single. They released it specifically for Record Day. What is that called?
Record Store Day?
Yeah, Record Store Day in 2014. And I wanted to get this so badly, and I actually stumbled across it in a really cute little record store in Boston. And I don't know exactly how many of these are made, but I know that they only made a certain amount and then stopped making them.
Our next question is your favorite soundtrack. Mine is the soundtrack to Beaches. This is the Bette Midler version. They actually released a new version for Lifetime with Idina Menzel, but the original will always be my favorite. I was so lucky to find this on vinyl because the movie just takes me back to like nostalgia, man. It was one of my favorites growing up, and to have this on vinyl in such great condition as well is super cool to me.
Mine is basic. Grease, because I have 3 soundtracks and 2 of them are awful. But in all honesty, I do love the soundtrack to Grease, except for side 3, which is all the music they play at the dance. I just don't even know why that's on the soundtrack because it's not good.
The very last category that we're going to be talking about is honorable mention. These are just records that we wanted to flex, but didn't really fit into a category. I have 2, and the first one is Michael Jackson, History Continues. I haven't found like an original pressed version of History yet, but I love this album, so I had to get the picture disc version of it. It has Scream, They Don't Really Care About Us, Stranger in Moscow, and Oh, You Are Not Alone. Just songs that I've always loved growing up. This is my second favorite Michael Jackson album of all time. And my second honorable mention is Donna Summer. This is a greatest hits album that was never available in stores. It's a promotional copy. And this is actually autographed. I found this in a thrift store, and they couldn't confirm that it's really autographed, but comparing it to her signatures and other things, it looks like it's pretty legit to me. So this is really cool. And this has all the hits. It has Bad Girls, On the Radio, Last Dance, She Works Hard for the Money, all the Donna Summer songs that I know, really.
A cool honorable mention I have is a record I got in my favorite thrift store that has so many memories for me. Graybeards. I love that place. I also got a Britney Spears album.
I remember that.
So this is Something New by the Beatles, and I was doing some research on this, and I don't believe this is an original pressing. I couldn't find any definitive things that proved that it was or wasn't, because this is all, it's just not in good condition. I couldn't read it. But anyway, this is a very, very cool record, and I love having it.
So that's all the questions that we're going to be answering for you today here. So thank you for coming and stopping by my channel. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up because it really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.